You ever wonder why in whole things in life we always have inputs and outputs of anything we do? Well, today I'm going to show you how this relates to inputs and outputs relate to your part of your personal development journey. For those who don't know me, my name is Larry Pringle. I'm the CEO of Perfect Fit Training and Nutrition. We provide a service to people to be the best version of themselves through fitness, nutrition, and mindset. And today on Hidden Growth, we're going to talk about this thing called input outputs. Think about it. Everything in life has either input or output. It's either two ways you can do it. That's even with lights. You can turn on a light switch. You turn it on, you turn it off. You can get up, you can get down. You can turn something left, you can turn it right. Any way you put it, it's an input output kind of thing that's always a factor in our life. And I want to go through inputs and outputs through your growth development to help you be the best version of yourself. And I'm gonna break down three things that is key input outputs that can be affecting you in your life, or if you're aware of it, or something that you may need, the input side of it that you need inside your life. Now, let's break these things down. The number one thing I learned on my journey that helped me was to actually start getting better and growing was the output of food. I used to constantly put bad food inside my body, sodas, cookies, all kind of bad stuff, and the way it affected me all the way through my negative outlooks, tiredness, grumpiness, laziness. It just made me real sluggish. And I realized it was in the food. And I said, food plays a big part in anything. Think about this, and I'm going to put a scenario inside your head. Think about if you had gas and you went to a gas station and you put this gas in your car and it ended up making your car put. And you realize, oh man, I got this bad gas in here. And anybody that ever got bad gas before, you know you're going to get that put feeling. And then what you have to do, you have to go get you some gas treatment or put some other gas behind it. To all my car people, y'all know I'm not a... So you would put something behind it to actually treat it to make it actually better. And you got to understand that's anything you do. That's like with going to a doctor or anything to give you medicine to actually treat the problem that's going on. So when it goes to, like I said before, putting bad gas in your car, you have to correct it. So that goes down to even stuff that you put inside your body. It leaves toxins inside your body, and it turns you and affects everything that's part of you. So you got to understand, you have to start putting healthy foods inside your body. And what it does is when you use food as fuel, what it does is it energizes your body. It optimizes you for great health. It gives you energy to keep going all day long. And one thing that stopped me and I learned, I used to always eat, and it always used to, as soon as I eat, it would always make me just so tired. And I couldn't get through the rest of the day. And then I realized it's the food. When I started changing my food habits and started changing and trying different things out, it took me to a whole different level that I can't even explain. It took me to a whole different level that I can't even explain to you. So you have to try it out. It's different ways that you have to plug in different diets and everything, because everybody's body is different. My body, stuff that I put inside my body may affect me different, but you have to learn the journey and go. And people always say, oh, well, you can get on this diet, this diet, this diet. All those things, any diet will work. It's just your lifestyle, how you want to sustain it. You can go, when I was on my weight loss journey, I tried keto, tried paleo, tried vegan, vegetarian, OMAD. I tried so many. And the one that caught me was my favorite sauce, and it worked. And I do more of a keto on a curve, where I do keto, but then some days I consume carbs. And this keeps my energy level up. And this is just the thing that works for me. Everybody's got their own thing. You have to just try it out. But when I learned this part of the food part of it gave me energy, it was like, it was a good thing. And it turned me into a whole different person. And we're going to go down to number two. The number two that changed me in input and outputs was my physical fitness, my physical health. And that came down and played a big part to my overall well-being, because with my physical health, it helped my posture. It made me stand straight. it made me feel more confidence because I was lifting weight. And one thing about weights, if anybody that lift weights, you can't beat weights. It don't matter. I don't care how strong you are. You can't beat all the weights because there's always more you can add on there. So if any guys out there that think you can't beat them, you just got to beat what you are and your strength. So if anybody out there is trying to compete with themselves, it's just you versus you. If you're a person that can't lift the bar, try to lift the bar a couple of times and then eventually add on and you go. But your physical health, you have to get stronger to get better. And that's anything in life. If you've ever been through an injury or anything, you have to go, it hurts. But then as you have to rehabilitate it, it gets stronger and stronger as it goes. And another thing I love about physical health is you got to think about the body creates energy. And I'm going to give you a scenario how the body creates energy, and you got to put it in different variations of how energy is formed and how you can use it inside your body. Think about if you took a fork, and I know you don't want to do this is crazy, but if you stuck it in a socket, what's going to happen? It's going to electrocute you, and it's going to make you jump. You're going to throw it out your hand. It's going to freeze you. So it sends a energy through your body that exerts you and wake you up. So that's a form of energy, not in a smart way, but it's a form of energy that comes through your body, and it'll wake you up. It can either kill you too much energy. So now think about this. Another scenario to put in your head is, think of somebody that goes to the hospital and they have to get a defibrillator put in. That defibrillator jump starts you. It shoots energy to upstart your heart back rate again so you can actually stay alive. So that defibrillator is there for a reason, and it sends off an energy pulse to help you, like I said, survive. Now the last one that goes to you, physical fitness. Think about it. If you run, you build energy level up. That energy level goes inside you. It wakes you up and it gets you going. So it's this, all three of them are different concepts, but they're all using the same frame. And if you think about energy level, you can do this for free and just go out there and just take care of your health, and you get everything back. You get vitality. You get to look good. Your posture won't be bad. It helps with your feeling. It clears everything, and it's just all off of just you getting up, showing up for yourself every day in your physical health. Now the last one that I'm gonna go over is, and this one's a key one right here, and it's your mind. And one thing about your mind, you gotta understand your mind is so powerful, and your mind is the actual conductor of everything, because if I send your mind has to send a signal for you to do anything that you ever want to do. And if I want to actually reach out, my brain has to send a signal to tell me to actually do that so I can respond and actually do it. So if our mind can do that, imagine what we can do as we learn as to control our minds. And you got to understand, when I was on this journey, what sold me was I was a guy just working out, and I was just showing up for myself every day, just trying to lose weight. I didn't even know how to lose weight, but I just kept showing up. And as I showed up, the consistency part of it, it changed. First, I had to change my food. And when I changed my food, I cared about my food so much that I was working out every day. I didn't want to keep putting bad food inside my body. So therefore, it made me want to improve my food habits. And then my strength got stronger. And then it moved over to my physical. And then I wanted to improve myself, because I said, if I'm in the gym every day working out, why won't I just give it a go? Like, why won't I just give it all I got in here? If I'm going to do this every day, I'm going to give it all I got. And I did that. And you can do it too. But it had to come down to the mind part. The mindset is the key to actually just changing that. And I had to learn this secret, and I got this from somebody. I'm going to give him a shout out, Myron Goldman. He said, whatever intention follows. And I was like, that is true, because whatever your intention is to do something, it'll follow it. And I'll give you a scenario. If somebody cuts you off on the road, the first thing your intention goes to, Why'd he cut me off? You're going to get upset. It's either two ways you're going to go with it, just to be honest. You're going to either take it the left approach, where you're going to cuss them out and get upset with them, or you're going to just be like, well, it is what it is. Good thing they didn't hit me and move on. But the person that cussed them out, you took your whole intention down that road rabbit hole, cussing them out, getting upset. Now it messes up your whole mindset for the day. And that person that was driving that actually cut you off, they may be running to get their kid from a dangerous situation or a bad car accident or something. They're not even thinking about you, but their mind was somewhere else. But you took your intention and set it back on that problem, and it wasn't really a problem to you. It was just something that made you feel bad in the moment. And I think a lot of people, when we get stuck in the mindset of stuff getting stuck in the moment, when we need to have an intention on our goals and what we're going to set for ourselves. And in this personal development journey, you got to focus on where you're going, with your goals, what you're setting for yourself. What problems are you trying to solve for yourself to actually grow and get better? Because everybody doesn't have this thing figured out, like I said before. You don't have it figured out, so you got to actually stay intentional and find out. That's where the mind comes in at. So growing this mindset, what I had to learn was, one thing that I had to really learn was I had to go on an actual music diet, because I was a person that I love music. I love all kind of music, but the music I was listening to wasn't actually music that I needed to listen to, and it was affecting the way I was thinking. And what it'll do is it don't make you do the things, but it sets your mind into actual places that you're not even focused on. And I needed more motivation or stuff like that, and it helped by just touching books. You got to read books to actually input your mind in different areas that you want to grow. If you want to grow, think about anything. If you want to grow, you would water it, right? You're not going to just contaminate it. And what I was doing was I was contaminating my mind with music and other things that didn't needed it. And it was keeping up space that could have been used for something that actually can be used to grow it. So therefore, I learned how to listen to more educational stuff to actually grow myself. Because you can go chase money, you can go chase things, but if you don't have your own mind, then you don't have anything. Your peace of mind can get you out of anything and help you situations. But if you don't have your mind, then you're lost. And I realized that. So I had to figure out ways to actually get stronger. And when I did that, I got stronger. It got me wiser. And then I ended up getting a gift out of this. And it made me lose weight. It made me want to just give back. So when your mind has to play anything, your mind is the most important part of it. And the last thing about this is you got to show gratitude for yourself. Gratitude is a big part of actually just growing. Tell yourself every day that you're grateful to be here another day. Even if the situation's not even bad, guess what? You still get another shot. You get to wake up and still do it again. It's still repeat. Some people don't even get a chance to actually repeat what they did, and they wish they could. So if you get up every day and you wake up and you open your eyes, you get a chance to actually do this again. So show yourself gratitude for doing it. I hope this information that I gave you was valuable. Like I said before, you need your food. That's the number one thing. Food is fuel. Food is fuel. Number two, you need your physical health, because that's important. Your physical is going to build your energy level up so you can actually go out there and do the thing. And the last but not least is your mind. Your mind is the actual superpower that actually is going to make you stay with the will to do the things that you actually do. So if your mind is set already on what you're going to do, and you have the intentions to set it on your mind, then guess what's going to happen? You're going to change the habit. And that's going to come down to the food. Then you're going to change your food habit. And then the physical part of it is you're going to change your physical mind, your physical genetic. You're going to change just your physical well-being. And that's going to build this person that you are. Like I said, you got a gift. I know you got a gift out there. You just got to use it. It's sitting there waiting on you. You just got to take the tools and do it. If you're sitting around waiting on the right time to do it, it's not the right time to do it. You just got to get out there and start growing it. Start off with these small things right here. These 3 things right here. Start learning your mind, and you can read books like Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, The Gap in the Game. And these things that change your mind. It'll change your mind and it'll help you. And these are just starter books to get you just started. If you actually want to read and learn, I gave you some gifts right here. Think and Grow Rich is by Napoleon Hill. How to Win Friends and People. How to Win Friends and Influence People is by Dale Carnegie, and The Gap in the Game is by Dr. Benjamin Hardy. If you try those right there, those are like pillars to get you started with your mindset going to actually change. Like I said, you got a gift and you got to use it. And even on the fitness side of it, fitness, start off small. If you're a person that's just getting into fitness part of it, start small and then build your way on up, because like I said, physical fitness is a part of your journey and it's going to help you grow. And like I said, last but not least, back to the food. Food is fuel. The fuel helps you just do everything. And if you need anything, like I said before, I'm doing this actual body transformation for men and dads that's out there. So all you dads out there that's trying to lose weight, trying to be the best version of yourselves, I'll put a link at the bottom. Join this Dash Challenge right here. It's a new program. It's a beta challenge program that I'm actually putting together. So join it. I promise you'll get a lot of value out of it, because like I said, we'll be in an environment with like men and people like us so we can grow. And I'm out.